Hello everyone, Pomum is back, Radiant Dawn is back. Let's continue.
Knowingly walk into a trap to save condemned Daein prisoners.
Yes, that's the last we saw.
Information network. News of Micaiah's heroism in Shifu Swamp spreads
Okay.
like wildfire across Daein. The once hopeless citizens of Daein dub her the Priestess of Dawn.
The Priestess of Dawn.
Their spirits restored. In their troubled hearts, they see in her nothing less than the promise of salvation.
Priestess of Dawn is like the title of Micaiah even in Engage, so I guess this is like her big title.
Benyan's occupying forces cannot deal with open war on so many.
Okay, it's definitely coming to an end.
General Jared redeploys.
Jared redeploys his men to key locations to better defend this capital city.
Jared's forces still outnumber those of the Daein liberators, and he has hardened his defenses in hopes of holding
This
on.
definitely doesn't play in Numida's favor either, because Sephirin is coming, and I mean he's not going to be happy with Jared,
The occupation
but he's also going to... Jared is going to be telling him the truth. That's not good for Numida.
His forces gain vital ground and momentum.
Okay.
Despite the anger Micaiah feels toward Izuka for his treatment of their Laguz allies, she continues to lead the army in its lightning-quick advance.
Nebasa is mere days away. Yeah, our distaste for Izuka's tactics has been addressed. One survives. Okay. One survives. Sounds like a duel title. I hope I don't have to do a 1 versus 1 with Micaiah. Listen and be amazed. Big news afoot. I was about to say before, our distaste for Izuka's tactics, okay, has been addressed, and I don't think it's going to play a big part yet. I think it might be relevant maybe at the very end, maybe in future parts, you know, but not right now with Micaiah. Now, I kind of expected Tormoth, Morim, and Vika to maybe desert us, because what they did was horrible, but especially so for, well, for Morim, who was the victim, and for Tormoth and Vika, who are the people that have been living with him for all this time. I'm guessing, I don't know Vika, but in the case of Tormoth, years. So I'm surprised they are still here. I definitely thought Izuka had basically pushed them to the point of deserting, but, well, I'm glad. Listen and be amazed, big news afoot. The Apostle is sending an inspection team to investigate the occupation army's abuses. Really? She sent me a message that preparations are finally complete. But wait, it gets better. She also issued an imperial edict to the occupation forces, telling them to cease all military action immediately. Does that mean the fighting is over? That we've won? Indeed, it's hard to believe it's over. It almost seems too easy. And best of all, Duke Persis is leading the inspection team. We'll be home free the moment they arrive. Our worries are over. Duke Persis, Lord Sephiron. So Apostle Sanak is dispatching one of the Emperor's greatest men to handle this. What kind of man is he? He's amazing. The best person ever. He's incredibly influential and high up, but he never stood on ceremony with us. Well, go on you guys, don't just stand there. You have to spread the news. We have to spread the news. Are you going with us? Nah. Mostly you're doing. We'll hold back. Let you take the glory. It's Izuka, isn't it? You don't want to come because he'll be with the prince. Well, yeah, basically. Alright, but wait here. We'll come right back once we've announced the good news. Okay. I mean, makes sense at least they also address this point. Tormoth is still with us, but he's sort of out of discussing military plans because he just doesn't want to have any part of Izuka. Makes sense. I just don't see Jared backing out of this, which is going to be complicated. In light of which, Her Imperial Highness Empress Saknaki has conveyed to you this edict. Occupation forces are to hereby lay down all arms, convene in Daein Keep, and await the inspection team. Duke Numida maintains that your forces perform alleged abuses independently, in flagrant violation of his orders. The Apostle, in her mercy, will hear your testimony. Do not abuse her magnanimous spirit and lose your small advantage. What a magnificently ruthless maneuver. I didn't know Numida had it in him. He's shown in the entire occupation army, and framing me for their actions. Brilliant. So then, the game is over. Might we at least drag Duke Numida down with us? Not that chance. We're proof that Duke Numida, and therefore the entire Senate, is corrupt. No doubt they will work together to silence us. Besides, there's more tantalizing prey than those tottering relics. If I'm to fall, so too should the one who appended our plans and drove us to this dead end. That girl. Oh, I like that. Our final mission. You create a diversion with the troops tonight after dark, and I will seek our target, the girl's silver-maned head. Alright. Yaroth is holding back in terms of large-scale military maneuvers, but he's still going to be aiming for Micaiah personally, which makes sense. I have a bit of a theory about what's going to happen at the end of part 1, and I will share it with you a bit later. I don't know if it makes sense, but I'll just tell you later. Silence! Prince Peleas would now like to favor you with a word. You may begin, my prince. Am I dreaming? Everything looks so delicious. What should I eat first? Everyone, you've done a fine job. Once the inspection team arrives, dying will be free again. In anticipation of our emancipation, I invite you to eat and drink to your heart's content. Alright. Good RP maneuver. But this doesn't look like eating. Is this in the middle of the feast? Yes, I like that. So, how unusual to see you alone. Prince Peleas, you here to see Micaiah? Yes, at least I intended to. She's quite popular, isn't she? She's always so busy talking to everyone that I can never get near her. They are your soldiers. Tell them to get out of the way. No, I can't do that. My job is to be the symbol of Dawn's liberation. But the Priestess of Dawn is no mere symbol. For her, the soldiers will gladly give their lives. Prince Peleas? Oh, don't worry, Soth. I'm not jealous, if that's what you're thinking. It isn't like that, although I have to admit I do envy her from time to time. Almost forgot. Here, these war funds are for you. But the war's over. And besides, this is a small fortune. Yes, well, share it with the troops if you like. I may not be much of a leader, but I truly appreciate the sacrifices everyone has made. They deserve something in return. Divide it up as you see fit. I trust your judgment. Prince Peleas, you should be the one to give the troops their reward. Interesting. He almost seems to be avoiding the spotlight now. Lady Micaiah. Hello, Jill. What are you doing here? I saw you walking over here as I was heading back to my tent. Is something wrong? You shouldn't be leaving camp by yourself. I'm just exhausted from talking to so many people. But there's no need for concern. I just need some time to myself. Now that you mention it, you do look a little pale. Why not rest in your tent? It would be much more comfortable. I don't want Soth and the others to know how tired I am. They worry too much. I can see that. Soth seems so detached from everything, unless it involves you. He gets so worked up. He strikes me as a bit overprotective. We've always lived by ourselves, just the two of us. I don't think we can help it. Then I shall bring you some medicine, and I'll make sure no one sees me. I'll meet you at your tent. Oh, no, that won't be necessary. You see that tree? I'll be resting over there. I should recover in no time. But I'll be safe. We're still in camp. Oh shit. Besides, don't you have an errand or two to take care of? It must be really important to leave the feast so early in the evening. Oh, no, not really. I just thought I'd write a letter to a friend, that's all. Ooh, sounds like her. The man you told me about? The one you ran a wyvern delivery service with? Well, yes. You know everything, don't you, Lady Micaiah? You're going to tell him that the fighting's over, right? Yes, more than anything, he despises trouble. He made a delivery to Benion and never returned. I'm sure it's the war that has kept him away. Really? Well, indirectly at least. To be honest, it's probably more about his napping. Give him a few minutes of free time and he'll sure to close his eyes and drift away. The war would certainly disrupt his sleep schedule. What an interesting fellow. Well, you should write him and let him know it's safe to return. Are you sure you're alright? You're not pushing yourself too hard? I'm fine. Please don't worry about me. Alright, I'll let you relax alone then. But here, please take this. What is it? It's a pass scroll. Okay. Might come in handy. Please keep it if you'd like. Thank you, Yel. I will. Good night, Lady Micaiah. I expected anything but that. A pass scroll. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, shop. Ooh. Shine. Okay. Right, I have a lot of money now. Is a Master Seal worth it? Probably, if they let me buy it. Yeah, I'm going to buy the Master Seal. For Micaiah, I guess. She's the only one that can hold something. And I'm going to buy a Javelin and a Hand Axe. Okay, I can only buy the things I can hold. Just tell me I can at least store this. Yeah. Pass, Javelin, Master Seal. I think the Javelin should be helpful. The Hand Axe I already have, but yeah, the Javelin should be good. Well, One Survives definitely was the title for a sort of dual chapter, because it seems like it's going to be a 1v1 and it's going to be Micaiah, so I guess there's something I just must do at this point. I'm going to use a word experience. Okay, I can get up to level 20. It seems a bit excessive. I'd say level 17 or 18. I have more than enough to get to level 18. Yeah, level 18. Okay. First level, magic skill res. Second level, magic skill lack. No speed. Oh no, Micaiah, please get some speed. No fucking speed at all. Oh, come on, come on. No defense either. 3 defense, 10 speed. It's magic is capped. So, I mean, we're now at the point where maybe promotion would have to be considered. It seems to me like her speed cap is pretty high, so am I just getting very, very unlucky? Like, not getting defense, not getting strength, I'm okay with, you know? I don't know if HP is capped, too. But I think it's always circled in green. I could get an arms scroll. I definitely understand what they are doing here with the shop. They give you the possibility of buying an arms scroll and shine, which is A rank. Okay, I wouldn't be able to use it anyways. Well then, I hope some of my units start coming after a while, or else I don't know what I will do. Yeah. Let's get to it. I'm very scared. Ooh, Yune, What is it? You didn't need to slip away from the banquet too. Silly you. You're kind of a mysterious bird, you know that? Why is it you can fly around even at night? Can't birds fly at night? Actually don't know. Oh, Yuna, for some reason I feel so tired lately. But it won't be long. We'll go back to home to Nevasa. And then save Dain. So you escaped the idiot's ball to be alone. How trusting of you, silver-haired maiden. No, I'm sorry. Priestess of Dawn, if you really can work miracles, you'd best work on one. You'd best work one up for yourself now. Hmm? What? Oh, Benyon soldiers. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Bro. No. I want to check. Steel Great Lance. 34 total attack. This guy one-shots me. There has to be something happening at the very beginning. Otherwise I stand no chance. Okay, show me a miracle. Geralt Yaroth, why are you here? I'm doomed, thanks to you. But if I have to go down, I'm taking someone with me. The Vice General to the Dain Liberation Army. The revered Priestess of Dawn. Even if you kill me, the Kingdom of Dain will be reborn. As long as the Prince survives, the people will fight. The Prince is a sham, a travesty. A cloud of mud with no amount of polishing could shine. The real jewel, whose radiance attracts the people like moths to flame, is you, Priestess. And so I shall steal you and extinguish Dain's light of hope. No despair, Priestess of Dawn. Ah. Whoa! Holy shit! Wait. Why? Actually, no, it makes sense. He fights for Dain. But how? He's alive. I sort of knew this. Well, let's keep going. Ugh. Who are you? Beatrice, maiden. I shall not let him harm you. I was once one of the 4 riders, serving the army of Old Dain. If you recall the name of the Black Knight, you will withdraw from this place at once. Right, that's precious. You're the legendary Black Knight? Maybe you haven't heard, he died in the war. But let's put your claim to the test, if only to indulge my own amusement. Then have at me, and learn your folly. In due time. But before I bother, why don't you have a go round with my restless minions? Douse the torches. Oh. Maiden, I shall be your shield. Remain by my side. I will. I know I can trust you. You know you can trust him? Oh wow, this is the coolest. Swordless lance as if I only brought the it doesn't matter because Alone Light doesn't break. Mystic Blade blessed by the goddess Ashera can attack from near and far. 20 weight, but it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. He has 30 attack speed, yeah. It doesn't weight even a bit. 18 might, he has 56 attack. Literally one shot to these guys. Okay. I mean, as much as they can move, should be impossible for them to come here, right? Actually, I think they could. What if I just stay? Elite Thani. Okay. Yes. Yes, end it. Let's see what happens if they come. They come from the north. I would like to give some kill to Micaiah, but of course for that, he will have to leave some of them alive. This has to be one of the coolest things I've seen in this series ever. Ever. It's giving you control over one of the strongest enemies in the previous game. Sort of like the true antagonist on the previous game, if you ask me. Because I mean, Ashnard was obviously evil, but the Black Knight always had the true presence. Okay, now you have a javelin. Okay, before talking, my chances are in bad. How do I do against you? Okay, I can't reach the hand axe. Why am I so fragile? Ah, I should have used the... I should have used the... I have no combo, right? Yeah. Okay. I honestly think the best I can do... Sir Knight, how did you know I was in danger? That is not important right now. Are you injured? No, I'm alright. Maiden, stay by me. I will not let them harm you. I know you don't. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to attack. Might seem suicidal, but I need the highest dodge possible. 33, 33, 33. It doesn't change a thing, so I guess using light is the smartest. I just need to dodge. I need to dodge, and I'm going to be targeting the hand axe over this guy, because this guy is less accurate. Just dodge both. Okay. Now we kill on the first counter. They could be coming from there, but I trust us to survive. So I'll advance here, in case there's enemies coming from the north. And I should be able to kill them. Oh, I just realized his model has a cat on his armor. The cat of Ragnell. Okay, you go for Micaiah. You go into the forest, which is going to do nothing for you. I still dodge. Yeah, for this battle you're supposed to use the angelic robe that comes on Raphael. That's what I'm getting. 70 health, 40 defense, Eclipse. I don't... I'm going to check later what that does. Actually, I think... I now can recall... I'm starting to recall on one of my videos, I think someone left a comment about this. About Eclipse or Black Eclipse or something being like one of the most broken skills ever. Wow, this guy's just a fucking monster. So Eclipse. And neutralize an enemy's defenses. And do 5 times normal damage. Sounds fair. Sounds fair, so it means you will do 56 attack with no defenses on the enemy, so you will be doing a total of 168. Yeah, sounds not broken at all. Restores HP equal to this unit's magical power. Okay, 18 HP per turn. Cancels enemy combat-related skills. Okay, seems like you can technically take damage, right? Like, technically. Okay. Looked to me like there were some enemies coming. Yeah, that's an archer? That's an archer. Okay. Now we can battle an archer, you know. He has to check. But yeah, on the design you can see the one cat he has on his armor. Because of course, it being a sacred armor, could only be damaged by Ragnell. When Ike battled him, it's such a... And being able to battle this guy, realizing Ike was able to beat this guy. Oof, 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 oof. Okay. Wait, that was you. Maiden is lost and her miracles have run dry. Chaldane's dreams also dissolve into dust. Where did you appear from? Okay, we'll repeat this. Okay, this time we're taking the route to the east. I think that should be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, technically, there could be an enemy coming, but I think I can put Micaiah in a safe spot. Even against a possible javelin. I think this is the turn where the javelin appeared. I just think going for this corner should be safer for me. A vulnerary. Okay. That could be good. Yeah. Oh. Well, perfect spot then. Micaiah Hill Hedge. What gives more avoid? It's the same. Okay, then I prefer the Hill Hedge over here. I'd say this is an almost perfect spot. You know, having him at a certain distance guarantees that the javelins, bows won't be able to come for me. And I also think I have enough vision to see the enemies coming. What's the objective of the map even? Is it defeat boss? Is it rout the enemy? Okay, I just saw this moving. I don't think I realized before. It's a defeat boss. Still lands. So that means I can get a bit closer with Micaiah. And only by grass. Why? From where? Okay. We now know there might be archers coming from the right. So ideally Micaiah goes over to this thing to the left of you. I think Micaiah should be okay here. Should. Okay. Well, that's a risk. I don't know if I'm willing to take. That's 26 attack. That's 23. Now I survive it. But there might be more enemies because the boss we haven't seen yet, and I assume he would be on the opposite corner. So I'm going to have to trust Micaiah to battle the enemy that possibly comes from there. And just have the Black Knight advance. I mean, we're searching every corner of the map. At this point, Jarrod has to be on the upper left. Unless he keeps moving, escaping the Black Knight. That will be a fun mechanic, but... yeah. You're rich, but you're a Handex. Okay. So the hit is pretty bad. I had to talk, didn't I? Just don't hit me twice. Okay. Okay. I mean, 48 is not bad hit, even, so, yeah. Now, these are the lances. I can kill one enemy with Micaiah now. I can kill the Handax. I will have to pay a lot of attention. Yeah. What do you have? Still lance. You don't have a lot of movement. Concoction. And Black Knight. Perfect. Not my ideal way of doing things, but it should kill these enemies. The Steel Lance probably one-shots me, so I have to pay attention to it now. I still see no archer. Okay, there's the archer. The fact that they play repeatedly the Black Knight theme over the battles is ridiculous, but I like it, I like it. Alright, one last enemy here. Black Knight is not getting any experience from this, by the way. These guys keep trying. They are strong. I don't know how to feel about Micaiah being carried by so many people during her storyline. Even in her supposedly solo chapter, she's carried. Okay, more enemies. Oof, 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 oof. Closer than I thought. 38? Okay, one dodge is enough. One dodge is enough, but I don't like this. Just don't hit me. Killing you is, in my opinion, still safe, but I don't like it. Don't see the boss either. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing here? Yeah, I don't like this one bit. Not even one bit. Javelin and hand-axe, of course. I'm going here. Concoction. I don't know why they are making this so complicated for me. And then I'll attack. Okay, goodbye. I mean, it protects Micaiah, that's clear. Because the other is a tree, so this guy can only go for the Black Knight. But if there's any enemy coming from the right, I'm in danger. Using the angelic robe here is just essential. There's no getting around it. Okay. Yes, don't send more people to me. This is fun and all, but where's the boss? Because I need to kill the boss at some point and I just don't see him. And if the reinforcements are, you know, continuous, I don't know how to get out of here. He might be there or something. Well, I can't advance a lot. In fact, I'm going to stay. Because I prefer to have the forest, even at the risk of getting attacked. Javelin? I mean, they really are relentless minions, as he said. And I shouldn't mock them because they are strong enough to kill Micaiah, but... right now I can see here, so... where's the boss? Oh, there's the boss. There's Gerard. Okay, so he doesn't appear from the beginning. Interesting choice. Do I one round? Of course I do. Because he has a great lance, do I want to try and give this to Micaiah? Or am I being too greedy? No, still Great Lands gets you doubled easily, right? Yeah, of course. I'll get my quote. General Geralt, your occupation army has caused untold suffering to the people of Dain. The time has come. You must atone for your deeds. As if I should care one whit about the wretched worms I trample. Have to say, I quite like Geralt. He's merciless, but no, he doesn't come without a personality. That's the most important thing. Well. Goodbye. I see you're pretty impressed with yourself. Did you think the likes of you could be a worthy opponent for me? Know your place. Well, Geralt. Not even a named attack. Geralt will be escaping, right? There's no way this is what defeats Geralt. Make your peace. This blow will be your end. How kind of you. Oh. Alder, why are you here? I'd rather fight beside my general than create a distraction with the other soldiers. You idiot. Who asked you to join me? You're a Geralt. You're a terror to work under. Even so, I've always sensed a kindred spirit in you. I will follow you and fight for you. To the very gates of the abyss. He was a good soldier. What now? Why don't you kill me? My sword is not made for killing those who will not raise their weapons. You've got to be kidding me. Stop. Stop it, both of you. A man has died protecting you. Don't waste his sacrifice. This is not the end. No, it's not. You would simply let him go. He's not ours to judge. He belongs to the Apostle now. I suppose he must bury his fallen friend and pray before facing her. That would surprise me if Geralt had like a change of heart. That well. You have my thanks for saving me. There is no need for thanks. Micaiah, are you safe? You! Micaiah, run! Soth, it's okay. This knight just saved my life. What? Micaiah, do you know who this is? Everybody knows who he is, Soth. He's the Black Knight, one of the 4 riders under King Ashnar, and the strongest swordman. Exactly, the scum that General Like defeated in Nados Castle in Crimea 3 years ago. How can he be here now, alive? You are correct, Soth. Ike did defeat me in the battle, in a fashion. But as you can see, I managed to escape. What do you want? For Dain to raise its banner as a kingdom once again. I came here to protect those who are necessary for that dream. Soth, General Geralt was here a moment ago. If the Black Knight hadn't stepped in, Geralt would have killed me. What? But I don't see his corpse here. That means he's still alive, isn't he? Yes. There was another soldier who sacrificed his life protecting Geralt. I presume Geralt's burying him now. Oh no. What is it? I see a dark cloud. It's dimming the light of hope. By letting Geralt go, I may have allowed something terrible to happen. You aren't sure? So I hadn't told you, but I haven't been feeling well lately. My mind feels foggy. Things I could always see clearly now are dim and vague. I may have committed us to an irreversible fate. I shall aid you. No matter what Geralt may plot, I will prevent it. Micaiah and I don't want your help. Soth, stop that. In King Ashnar's war, you served below General Laik, and you and the Black Knight were enemies. But now, you are comrades with the same goal, Dain's restoration. Listen to me. The Black Knight was Dain's strongest general. We need him. And I am willing to serve. Sir Knight, that you should come to us now is surely the will of the goddess. I thank you for your aid just now, and ask you to lend us your strength a while longer. May my sword serve you well, Maiden of Dawn. I don't like this. Nah, Soft. I like this. I like this. I really like this. How do I... Like, how sure are we that we actually get to control the Black Knight? If we have the Black Knight for the next chapter, like if we can actually play in a map with the Dark Knight, Auronio, and Nyla, then that's like 3 fucking unkillable units is insane. I mean, 2 of the Riders of Dain. It makes sense for the Black Knight to ally with Dain. Is he has... Where was he before? During 3 years? Why did he come now here to protect Micaiah? Well, whatever. Yeah, the plot of the Micaiah side of the story is clearly coming to a close. I think I speak for everyone when I say this was like the biggest plot twist ever. I did know something about the Black Knight being in this game. Like I knew the Black Knight survived, and I heard something about the Black Knight having like a very, very, very broken skill. I assumed it was as an enemy, but the possibility of him being playable crossed my mind. But I thought it would be like a very late game thing, because I know in this game there's new game plus only characters, so I assumed the Black Knight would be one of them. Seems like that's not the case. Seems like the Black Knight is just, you know, just a normal guy, just a normal dude, running around with a sword blessed by the goddess and an armor that makes him unkillable. That's nice. But yeah, I mean, maybe not the coolest map to witness. There's probably like this seems like one of those maps where if you know exactly where the reinforcements are, then you play it always in a certain way. Like first you go here and here, then there and there. Reminds me a lot of the Mother chapter 5 in Fates. It's a chapter that even in Maddening you don't depend on RNG at all. You just always move transform Corrin and Sura to the same positions, and you always dance from the same positions. In here, it seems to me like there's probably a way to beat it always without relying on any RNG, but I don't know it yet because I don't know where the enemies spawn. So, well, I'll have to check it. I like to check those things, you know, for future runs. And aside from that, yeah, this is getting to a close. The dark cloud that Micaiah sees coming, I can only guess that it has to do with Yaroth. Well, he wasn't defeated, so he's probably a boss in the next chapter. I would expect the next chapter to be maybe the final chapter of Micaiah, if not the final one, you know, second to last. And yeah, I love this one. I love this one. I'm interested about like if Yaroth comes, if Yaroth stays his ground, maybe the intervention of Benion comes too late, and then we have to battle Benion. My theory so far was, it seemed to me like the game was paying a weird amount of attention to Sephiran, even having like a bit of a small, simple CG for him. So I thought Sephiran might die at the hands of Yaroth, and Yaroth might incriminate us, because that would be a reason for Sanaki to go against us. And then if there's like a full-blown Dain Benion war, which has always seemed to me like that's where things are heading, That would explain why. And also Lekain, I think is his name, the the blonde bearded guy, would rise to the rank of vice minister. So of prime minister, sorry, because his vice minister, prime minister is Sephiran. So yeah, Sephiran dying seemed to me like such a clear to see trigger for the war to start, but now I'm not so sure because of us having so much power. I think it's just going to be a matter of we get to deal with the war ourselves, so we feel like we don't know Benyon anything and we simply go against them. Maybe even Sephiran oversteps and does something bad to us. Him being presented as a very good guy, but by South is also making me a bit suspicious, I guess. So he might do something bad to us, to the army, to whatever, and then that's the reason for us to counterattack. But I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with a dying Benyon war being the end game in here. Well, guess we'll just have to see. This was a fun chapter. In terms of story, I couldn't have asked for more. After the previous one, I also wanted something a bit more simple, and this was simple. There's no denying that. So now, yeah, I'd venture next is going to be like a full-blown, very large map, absolutely packed with enemies, even promoted enemies that can even rival my promoted units, like the Hark not even having a good time against enemies anymore, stuff like that. But we'll see that in the next one. For now, that's going to do it for this part. This has been Pomum. If you liked, then consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment. And yeah, as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye.